Okay, so I think the show's getting ready to. There's the timer. There's the timer. Show's
cool.
officially getting ready to start. We got, we're under 5 minutes now. So the
Yeah, we're
fun's.
probably sitting behind the scenes right now, doing what we got to do last minute to be ready to say, hey, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There's a lot. There's a whole lot. I gotta sip some coffee. I gotta make sure. Hey, do I have smokes? Hey, do we have anything rolled? What's going on?
Things like that. Yeah.
Are we ready for the show? But tonight, that's right. Tonight we're probably sitting backstage with Will Dick. We're sitting backstage with Will Dick from the Art of Floundering Podcast. So
right.
our time's probably going good. I mean, up
Yeah.
until now, this day has kind of sucked ass. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, it has.
but fucking toilet. My fucking toilet
This
decides.
guy had to do plumbing today.
Oh, I fucking hate plumbing. I hate it. I'm not a plumber. I mean, I can do it. So, and I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay a plumber. I'm not gonna pay that. And the tank from the fucking toilet, the tank, one of the bolts, just fucking totally rusted through. I guess. There's so much water. The floor is all fucking warped back there. It's a shit show, is what it is. And so I got those replaced. Right? I replaced the fucking the bolts. I replaced the fucking gasket that goes so the tank's mounted properly. Oh, everything's good. Oh, and then you know what happens? Fill tube breaks. Fucking fill tube breaks.
Fuck?
I know. So now I turn the water on, and none of those leaks that I had, but all that water's going right down to the fucking bowl. So I gotta get the fill tube that goes next to the front. This isn't what I do. I don't want to be a fucking plumber. Who wants to? And even if I could, if I would spend the money, I'm not gonna do it now with fucking COVID. Plumbers going around door to door. Hey, let me bring the last guy's germs into your. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. So yeah, I get to be plumber every now and then. I get to be automotive guy. The
Wasp
fucking
killer.
Wasp killer. That was earlier today. Oh, when they're I can't tell you the number of fucking snakes I've had to kill in this house this year. This year so far, I believe they've all stayed in the basement because there's fucking snakes in the basement. I mean, there's snakes in the fucking basement, right? And
the one in the spare bedroom, that one was last year, right?
Yeah, that was last year. That was last year, early on.
The closest thing to a snake we've seen in the house was the snake that was like up in between the windows.
Oh, a window AC unit, and it gets in up in between the windows. And it's one of those spots where I can't. 2 minutes.
Window.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. One. Hey, if you're getting ready for the show, I just we'll interrupt our bitch session here. If you're getting ready, take your pisses. Make sure you got your drinks. Get your joints. We got stuff from Will Dick from the Art of Floundering Podcast tonight. He's gonna kill it with some puppet action, some adult puppet 420 action. I believe we have the next episode of The Amazing Slacker, and I think there's a volume 2 to the best love scenes, the greatest love scenes. So it's gonna be good. We were gonna do the plumbing got in the way. The plumbing's what got in the way of doing the Meet the Creators. That's why we don't have a fucking Meet the Creators, is because of the fucking plumbing. Because I'm dealing with that shit. But we got what is it? A minute left. Let me look up. Minute
left to some great entertainment, folks.
Get yourself a fucking buzz. Get a buzz. Get going.
Share it with your freaky fucking friends.
Oh yeah, share this shit. That's the only way people are gonna find it. Share it. Put it out there. Get over on our YouTube. Find us. Search for us. Let us. We don't even have. I can't even get an URL for YouTube. We need like 90-something more, 93 more fucking subscribers, so I can actually take out a name. Get over there on YouTube. Subscribe. Just search for Stream Surf with Wes and Jess.
It only costs you a few moments
20.
of your time.
We're like coming down to 20 seconds here. Okay, I hope I'm good and high. I hope backstage, because the 15. Here we go. Let me feign. 10, 9, 8. Here we go, everybody. The show's about to begin. Welcome to the shit show. We'll see you on the other side of the theme, folks. There you go. Stream surf with Wes and Jess. Even though we are a mess, we will try to do our best. So welcome to the shit show. We don't give a fuck, even though we have bad luck. We just like saying fuck. So welcome to the shit show. Yes, welcome, one and all. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to episode 52. Will Dick come quick? I don't know if I told him what the title of the show was. I hope he got a laugh out of that. But anyway, tonight we were going to do our Meet the Creators. But if you got a chance to listen to the cartoon versions of us earlier, plumbing issues arose. We ended up having to deal with shit and be mired in the shit. That was our day dealing with that. And it wasn't going to be a good Meet the Creators. It was going to be rushed. I don't want to do rushed. I want to do something good because we're enjoying that series that is going to end up continuing. I didn't want to not do it justice and then I'm talking to my friend earlier today while we were doing a podcast that I want to throw out. If you listen to podcasts, Podbean, Art of Floundering, search for Art of Floundering Podcast. We do that at 11 Eastern time for about 2 hours every day. I think it's 7 days a week. I don't know, but we're there. So if you want to hear a podcast and you want to hear us just in your ear, go ahead and check that out. But I was talking to him and he said, "Hey, I've got a new episode to premiere of The Amazing Slacker." And for those of you that were here last Saturday, we have more love scenes. I almost called it something else, but they're love scenes. They're love scenes. From the Art of Floundering podcast. And so let me go ahead then and let's just move the show forward and let me check in the green room. I'm looking at my stage producer. Yes, we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen from parts unknown Colorado, it's Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast.
Hey, thank you. Gee whiz, thanks, Wes and Jess. Hey, if anybody's watching, I think we should just get right into one of those. Not the Amazing Slacker. I think the latest, the one I sent you right now. That
the last one.
The last one. Let's just play that right now. If people are watching, because I think they need to know what we're going to get into here, and then we'll talk. Let
me get us over to that screen. I've got that movie up.
All right.
Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me hit play.
I don't want to be a good girl anymore. That's right, foxy lady. Oh, Chad, you're throbbing inside me. I want to smoke your marijuana cigarette. Yeah, baby. Smoke my marijuana cigarette. Oh, Chad, am I doing it right? Yeah, man. It rocks. Hold on. Chad's getting ready to blast off.
Shit. Troy says he's still here. Did you just witness what we saw?
That's a little preview of what this coming at you Saturday with our horror movie, The Attack of the Gigantic Cock. So I just wanted to, I'm working on my marketing.
Oh my. Oh, well.
Think?
Honey, you're going to have to
reach the kids.
Oh, my jaws
I
fucking
think
hurt.
it reached something.
Oh, my jaws hurt from fucking laughing. Oh, shit. That was when both his hands are slamming along the side of the head. I'm just fucking dying. Yes, I believe your art's come along. I like this. I like the progression of how the scenes, and I really like the music. I really like the music. That's you key. Nailed the feel on that. The audio was just perfect on that scene. So dude. This is a scene from this is a preview of what you have coming for the horror night this Saturday, correct?
Yep. Attack of the Giant Cock is the tentative name for the horror movie. I'm not going to say any more than that, but I've got done. You know, I honestly, I hope people show up because I'm going to have trouble keeping this under 20 minutes, but I think I can. But I mean, if I do everything that's in my head, and I'm trying to make it very tight, so. If it's 20 minutes, trust me, it's going to be tight. There's not going to be lulls. If you're a Twitter generation, I promise you, there'll be sex, killing, and drugs constantly thrown at you at this. That you won't have a break from that. All right. I'm not taking a break from it. It'll just be constant. You won't be able to breathe during the entire thing. No, I don't know, but there'll be good storyline.
I now feel like I've gotta revamp what I'm doing. If you're gonna show up with this piece of art that's that big, and I'm doing some VFX here. Let me make some eyes glow. Let me make some fire.
Dude, it's all. I mean, I just love doing it, man. I hope people seriously. I mean, the people that were here last Saturday, that was cool, man. I dig doing these, and if people dig them, it just makes me want to fucking look. I got some crazy stuff in my head. I just need a little love, man, and watch where this can go. I'm telling you, right, Wes? This thing.
We've got to go ahead and get an intro, an event created for it, so that people can share that event and everything. I'd like to get that thing out this evening before I go to bed. Right. Have an event put together.
And I'm confident that we just keep just doing what we're doing. It's peace and love. But I really, really enjoy coming up with these themes and trying to. It's just a lot of fucking fun, man. I mean, sooner or later I got to get a driver's license, but right now it's fun. Next week I'll be an adult. Right now I'm going to make a horror movie.
Right now make a fucking horror movie with plenty. I love how you're sticking to that. Sticking to the genre, you've got to have the sex scene. You've got to have the sex scene, and of course with the title. What was the title again? I want you to say it.
Attack of the Giant Cock.
Attack of the Giant Cock. Is it? Can I put that on IMDb? Has that gotten added to IMDb yet? You need to start adding your own stuff to IMDb.
Here's what I am going to do after this. Like I said, there's going to be more music. These are going to get more and more elaborate as we go. Look for these guys. We're going to start putting them on Amazon Prime once I get what that format is. But I want to make these. I don't want to make money off this, but I want to make this available in any format that I can. It's easy. If people want to watch this, man. But I think there's an audience for this. I mean, it's not many, but I think out there somebody needs to see this. I think it will help improve their lives, man. So that's what I'm trying to do.
I think you are nailing it with The Amazing Slacker. I think you are nailing it with that series. That it has a compelling story, and it has everything that you just love about your shows, right? I mean, they move right along. Everything is right there. The characters, love all the characters, but you've got something here. You've got a series that once you, because I've looked into putting on Amazon, and the format to work, because you can just upload the stuff and all that, and be a part of their share and different stuff like that based on your viewers, blah blah blah, all that. It could get it in front of even a larger audience. I've gone out and watched things that had 3 episodes, 4 episodes, independent stuff.
I don't want to get into specifics, but I think you and Jess know that I'm legit when I say I'm not looking to partner with a Pentatron here. I'm looking to like build a community of art. And I really think that I'm looking for a crazy venture capitalist that believes in this crazy dream that I have, because I'm telling you, I mean, there's something to this, and I will get into it later. But this is, I honestly just want people to see this shit right now. I really do. I mean, I don't know why, but all of a sudden I got a little taste of feedback, and I'd like to get this out there. So anybody that's watching this, if you dig this, please just tell your friends, because there's a real good reason why I'm doing this. Not just to help with porn, which is good enough, I would think.
That is good enough for the service, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but shit, who warms the sun here, right? I'm a giver. And, so I'm bringing weed into the equation. I'm bringing filthy language. But moreover, there's other things that this series and this effort, all of it means to me, man. It's very important. It's very important. And it's very important.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like your ambitions with that. I like your ambitions with what you'd like to do with bringing creativity and those tools to others. I like the ideas of the bringing the music scene and some other things. I love.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love everything you're about. That's the one thing I can say. You're
you
fucking
guys
genuine,
and
you're bringing it.
We're all in it. We're all in it. We're all creators.
You keep bringing it, and you keep raising the fucking bar. If you're doing a 20-minute, if you've got a 20-minute thing going, I feel I've got to double my efforts. I had 2 shorts that are probably going to end up bringing me at most 2.5 minutes between these 2 comedy shorts that I've got that have some comedy to them and everything, but and they're horror. But now I got to do more, and which I like. I sound like I'm complaining. I am challenged by you. I see what you're doing. No, it's actually
motivated.
You're a motivating force in my day. The fact that we now have the enhanced. You started producing work, and I knew we had to start doing some pre-produced material, so we put that 5 minutes where we at least got. We now have to where we're doing unique countdowns for every one of the episodes, which we're kind of getting in a flow with and everything. So, and that was motivated by you producing work, and we've got to start doing that, and that's why I love this Saturday night, the horror movie. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
For anybody.
I would love it if the artist Jackie would show up. I mean, I know she's busy as heck, but man, I think she would dig this stuff, man. One of these nights, I'd love to get her to sit and watch this, man. Because I think this is like I want this to be. I want artists to see what we're doing, because you guys are doing art, and I think yes. But I think if you pay attention to some of the fucking writing and some of the puppets, there's some art going on. I feel, I don't think it's high art, but it's my truth.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment. Yeah. I put stuff out to make people laugh. I'm a hack with everything, but I love doing this. This is what I love to do. I haven't made cent fucking one on any of this, and you couldn't make me stop. You couldn't make me stop because it's just it's something that I have such a joy for. I want to real quick. Oh, let me turn that down real quick for the people that hadn't seen it. If they weren't here on Monday, because we're gonna have our daughters are going to be the ones that we have in our program. Let me get over to the viewing shot here, and so that we can see.
Yes, Father. We'll take care of it.
That they're going to be the evil force. They're going to be the evil force, and we're going to have to reckon with that. That's how that's all going to go. I have no idea what I'm clicking on here. I'm trying to get rid of shit. No, This is going to be a blast. They're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward. They were asking, but while we were getting ready for the show, can we come say hi? No, just we're getting the show ready, honey. You don't need to say hi every time that I do it. I do a show every day with Mr. Will Dick from the Art of Floundering Podcast. You don't have to say hi every day, honey. They really get a kick out of it, and they also see that you're like us. So clearly, because you're putting this stuff out there, and you clearly are putting stuff out to make people laugh. I mean, to bring people some kind of break from whatever they've got going on, and it resonates when somebody does that.
Thank you, man.
Where the hell am I at? Here we go. Now I'm back where I think I am. I don't know. I think people have been sharing. Whoever's watching, thank you
Peace
for
and
hanging
love.
out with
Thank
us.
you.
Hell yeah.
We've got some more puppet action coming up.
Let's show them. Let's show them some puppets, man. I mean, let's show them while we're here. Give them that short love scene, not the whole movie yet, but that other love scene with Biff and Marcy Head.
This is greatest.
Yeah, greatest love scenes. Yes. Let's play that for the kids.
Troy shared it to his page. Thank you.
Cool, Troy,
thank you
Troy.
so fucking much.
Troy,
And
I love
hey,
you, my brother. Peace.
I don't know what
man.
the bagel needing words of encouragement. I must we were kind of checked out. I must have missed whatever that was. But
everything okay, man?
I hope whatever situation is going on, that tell her that we hope she's able to feel better about it. Hope at least because sometimes that's all you can hope for is, hey, I hope you feel better about it. Hope you without knowing any details and all that. But thank you for sharing, and let people know I'm going to be putting out an event for Saturday night. But for now, we are going to watch part 2. This is Greatest Love Scenes, part 2.
Yeah, and we'll talk afterwards. Well, but while you're setting it up, it includes one recent love scene, and some what I like to call some legacy ones from a couple months ago from Spanky's. But you'll see the growth.
Here we are, Greatest Love Scenes, part 2. Oh, let me go full screen. There we go. Now we're
Welcome to the Art of Floundering Podcast. Greatest Love Scenes, Volume 2. First up, CEO FaceTime, starring Marcy Head and Biff Martin, from The Amazing Slacker, Part 7. Oh, Mr. Martin, I'm moist. That's right, Marcy. You're riding the pole of the CEO. There's a billionaire thrusting inside me. I bet old Tim Head or Dirk Diggler never gave it to you like this. So big, Mr. Martin. It's so big. There's more where that came from, baby. I'm exploding multiple times. Hold on there tight, Marcy. I'm getting ready to launch that billionaire load the Penetron way. Next, sex and marijuana, starring Chad and Karen, from Rock Bottom, the Chad and Karen story. Man, once we started that marijuana trip, shit was fucking on, man. It was like out of fucking control, man. Sex, marijuana, Everybody having sex, man. I'm having sex. They're having sex. Whole fucking room's having sex, dude. Sex and marijuana, man. Good Smoker. Starring Karen and Tim Head as Dirk Diggler. From Chad and Karen, The Rebound. Initially, things with Dirk were exciting and dangerous. That's right, Karen. Smoke my marijuana cigarette. I was having the time of my life. You're such a good smoker, Karen. Yeah. Oh, Dirk, you're the most. But then things started getting a little dark. Cock Crazy for Sex Ed. Starring Karen from Chad and Karen, The Rebound.
I watched this earlier.
I was trying to maintain, but it was getting harder and harder, so to speak. Next class, the male genitalia. What is that? I was overcome. I couldn't help myself. I forgot about the children even being in the room. Next thing I know, I was going crazy. That's a cock, boys and girls. That's an erect penis. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It's Fun. Starring Darlene and Nucky from Knuckles, the Clown College Dropout. Oh, wow.
This
This
fucking
is awesome.
everywhere.
I like getting high and having strange women in BFE smoke my marijuana cigarette. I like smoking your marijuana cigarette, Knuckles. Wow, this is fun. Weed is fun. Just then. This concludes another episode of the greatest love scenes from all your good pals, the Art of Floundering Podcast.
Good smoker.
Thank you.
Oh, take a bow. There
Thank you very
go.
much.
There you go. That's the
I am
Art of
56.
Floundering Podcast.
56 years old.
Oh,
All right.
What better way to spend your time? What better way to spend your time?
This is comedy, but yeah, this is an interesting ride, man, isn't it? This is how we landed here. This is a trip. Life is a fucking trip.
I look forward to it. I look forward to it now. If this is what I'm dedicated to, this is something that gets me through, and I love it. I love it. Oh man. Anybody? Hey, we might have some viewers. Oh, and I have not even checked over on the tube of you. I apologize. There was some. Art of Floundering said hello. Hey, Art of Floundering. How's it going over there?
It's trying to help those metrics, man.
We got those fucking metrics. Hey, anybody watching later, anybody taking the time to check this out, YouTube, search for Stream Surf with Wes and Jess, because the link's just gobbledygook. And until I get 100 subscribers, it's gobbledygook. So, search
help
over
us
there.
Reach our goal of
help
100
us reach.
subscribers.
Yes, there we go.
Please.
There we go. And we'll do what?
We are
everybody,
humbly begging you.
What'll be the
what's the
payoff? What's the payoff?
Yeah. Hit not only subscribe, but hit that notification bell, because seriously, guys, I mean, there may be a time where there's a live stream when there's some, and you got some time, and I promise you'll dig the content that Wes and Jess put up. I promise you. So just take the risk, man. Take the risk. Everybody's doing it. All the cool kids get high. All the cool kids get high and watch Stream Surf with Wes and Jess. That's what the cool kids are doing.
Speaking of getting high, isn't that what the cool kids should be doing right now? Well, actually, let's do that while Should we go ahead and
why not? Because if people show up, we can show a second. Yes, let's. Here's the setup. Amazing Slacker 7. Now this is a little different. I just want to remind people that this is not a Twitter tweet. You know, this is autobiographical, sort of, kind of, and I am taking my time, so I apologize. So it's percolating. But since Elvis was in the national consciousness earlier this week, and we had talked about when Elvis met Nixon, and a lot of people are familiar with that story, and I want to emphasize story because it's fake news. It's all propaganda, and the government's been lying this entire time. I'm sorry, Wes and Jess, I didn't mean to hijack your show with this, but you kids are getting ready to start seeing it.
Speak your truth.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, hell. I thought maybe you have some, if you have.
Your voice should be heard.
I've got you up big, my man. I've got you up big. Go on that hijack.
Wes,
do it.
I wasn't feeling well, but I inhaled some steam prior to going on this rant, so I know I'm clear-headed. But look, man, if you think you know when Elvis met Nixon, you think you know that story, what you know is a lie. And I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You've been lied to, and that's part of this. Anyway, since that was in the national consciousness, or at least we were talking about it, I decided to put a new spin on it. So this is how basically we need to get to know how every character got to be who they are. So we focus on a different character that's part of the Amazing Slacker cast, and we also kind of answer the question of what really happened with Elvis and Nixon. What really happened, and that's what this episode's all about, man. I hope people enjoy it. It's kind of it's kind of eclectic. I will say that up front.
I think anybody that's not watching live, that's made it through watching to this point, they're cool with it. They're cool with it. If you've watched to this point, you know what you've seen. You know the banging puppets. Did you remember the banging puppets? If you just jumped to this point of this fucking video, you know, then maybe you want to go back a little bit. Just go straight to the banging puppets.
Also, you'll notice anybody that has ever watched these, there's going to be a different tone in the backtrack. I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on music on the backtrack, but local artists, come get with me. But anyway, I just want to throw that out there because I did work a little bit differently on the backtrack this time around.
I am looking forward to it. I have enjoyed parts 1 through 6. Everybody, have yourself some hits and enjoy.
Thank you so much.
The Amazing Slacker,
Right
part
on.
7, Elvis and Nixon.
Yes, sir.
And in conclusion, growth should be robust in quarters 2, 3, and 4. You know, Dirk, it would have been even more robust had you met the performance metric and penetrated those virgin markets last quarter. I'm really disappointed in your performance.
Gee whiz, Mr. Martin. I didn't mean to flub up. My team just drops the ball all the time.
Dirk, you know this is Penetron. We're about results, not excuses. Now come on, get on board with the team.
Jeez, Mr. Martin. I will, I promise.
Biff, why do you even keep that guy around, man?
Mr. Martin, Marcy Head's here looking for Dirk Diggler. I told her he was in your office.
Top notch there, Gloria. Why don't you go ahead and send a little lady this way? And real quick, I'd like to have one of those teachable moments with you. You've been here for quite a while, Gloria. Why don't you pretty yourself up a little bit, hon? You know, dress nicer. Show a little bit more of your assets. Who knows? You might land a nice fella. I mean, why else would you be here?
Oh, Mr. Martin, I'm sorry. I was looking for Dirk.
Well, hiya, Marcy. It looks like Dirk's going to be gone for a couple of days. But I figure this'll give us a chance to, you know, chat.
Oh, Mr. Martin, I would like that.
It wouldn't take long for Biff to start laying out the old CEO charm. You know, Marcy, back when Tim was tapping you, I really didn't pay much attention. I figured you have pretty shitty taste in men. But then I started noticing that Dirk was banging you. And I started noticing you a little bit. You know, you're a good egg, Marcy.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Martin. It's been so long since I've heard some nice things. Dirk is so preoccupied.
That's really too bad, Marcy. Why don't you come here? I want to show you my little CEO.
Oh, Mr. Martin, I'm moist.
Oh, I love the musical transition.
That's right, Marcy. You're riding the pole of the CEO. There's a billionaire thrusting inside me.
I bet old Tim Head or Dirk Diggler never gave it to you like this.
So big, Mr. Martin. It's so big. There's more where that came from, baby. I'm exploding multiple times.
Hold on there tight, Marcy. I'm getting ready to launch that billionaire load. The Penetron way.
Oh, Biff, that was incredible. With each thrust of your billionaire shaft, I realized just how inadequate Dirk is and will always be.
Unfortunately, you're right, Marcy. Dirk is just never gonna get it.
Then why don't you just fire him? That way we can be together.
The timing's not good, Marcy. We're gonna have to keep this on the down low. Penetron comes first.
Oh, whatever you say, Mr. Martin. That's right, kids. Everybody's favorite corporate yes-man, Dirk Diggler, the Weasel himself, is not actually a real Penetronian. No, he got hired as a favor. Are you ready for this story? Well, put your thinking caps on, because we're going to show you a little real history. Well, welcome to our nation's capital and the people's house. This is a flashback scene. The date is December 21st, 1970. This is a very, very famous date in our history. This is the day that Elvis Presley met Richard Nixon. We're going to show you what really happened.
Wow, son. Thank you for the Mercedes. Daddy, you know I love you. Why don't we spend Christmas together at Graceland, like olden times? Gosh, son. I think you know I've moved on since your mom died. Got remarried. So I was going to spend this Christmas alone with your stepmom. Oh, hi, Elvis. Thank you for the Mercedes. Son, gee, son, you look a little down. Are you going to be okay? Gee, Daddy, why wouldn't I be okay? I mean, after spending over $100,000 on guns and cars for Christmas presents, nobody wants to hang out with me at Graceland.
After being snubbed by disloyal friends and family, Elvis decided to ditch spending Christmas alone at Graceland and instead headed for greener pastures.
Hey man, it's Elvis Presley. I'm here to see President Dick Nixon. I'm trying to get one of them federal ID badges. This way I can travel the country with as much drugs and guns as I want without anybody hassling me. Mr. President, I know you have a pretty packed agenda and you don't want anybody adding to your already heavy load, but a Mr. Elvis Presley is here to see you. Hey there, Haldeman. You wouldn't be joshing with your good pal Dick Nixon. You know Dick doesn't like to get pulled in a bunch of different directions. Well, sir, if you don't mind me saying, judging from these poll numbers, an overwhelming majority of the American public doesn't want to pull Dick in any direction. No, sir. A majority of the public loves the direction Dick is headed in. They like the fact that Dick is not going to pull out. That Dick's gonna stay in there until the job's done, Mr. President. That's right, Haldeman. Dick Nixon would never pull out.
Dick Nixon keeps it in there. You nailed it. So what do you think Mr. Presley wants? Sir, I just think he's a good American that wants to do his part to help fight the war on drugs. Perhaps Mr. Presley could be of some use to the administration. Before I see him, I need to see Mr. Martin, please. And turn off the tapes, Halderman. Yes, sir. Biff, know that I am conducting very important business on behalf of the nation, so when I call you in here, I need to cut right to the chase. So, are you holding? Of course I am, Mr. President. I'm an American, after all. Gee golly, Biff Martin giving the President of the United States weed? What the fuck? I thought he was anti-weed. Spanky, this was 1970 before anyone knew who Biff Martin was. He was just starting out in business and saw an opportunity to penetrate the government hemp market. Yo, Biff, this is some killer fucking weed, man. I'm starting to rethink this fucking drug policy thing. Fuck yeah, Mr. President. Marijuana's fucking cool. It certainly is cool, Biff. And peachy keen, too. Just then... Hey, man, what the hell is this? President of the United States getting high in the Oval Office? This is not the America I want to live in. Lighten up, Elvis. Why don't you try it before you criticize it? Yeah, Elvis, what are you, fraidy cat? Come on. All the cool kids smoke weed. No, man, that's drug addiction. The cool kids go see a doctor. They get Percocet, they get Oxycontins, they get modern medicine, not that evil hemp. Oh, Elvis, you have so much to learn. Nah, Mr. President, I think Elvis is a fraidy cat. Good God, Elvis, man up. You know the Beatles would get high with good old Dick Nixon. What are you, some kind of fraidy cat? Hey, man, Elvis ain't afraid of the Beatles. Give me that bong, Mr. President. After succumbing to the peer pressure, Elvis got high. Holy shit, Mr. President. This is some badass weed. I know, Elvis. It sort of makes you rethink your priorities. Yeah, man. I was gonna come here for a badge. Now all I want to do is help do whatever I can to let the kids know this is really cool. Yes, it is, Elvis. Yes, it is. And all good things must come to an end. And just as the party was really getting going, what have we here? Hey, man, who the hell is that? That, Mr. Presley, is J. Edgar Hoover, Director of the FBI. You got it, kids. It is I, J. Edgar Hoover, Director of the FBI. Mr. President, your number's up. From this point on, you're going to start enforcing all the anti-hemp legislation we tell you to do. This un-American behavior is just out of control. You, Mr. Presley, are going to get assigned a badge. You're going to go undercover and you're going to let us know about all those agitators that are out there. Hemp dealers, hemp users, rock and rollers, leftists. I want to know it all, Mr. Presley. From here on out, you work for the FBI. As for you, Mr. Martin, come with me. All right, Biff. One day, and that day may never come, I may come to you for a favor. And when I come to you, I'm only going to ask once. And if you don't do me that favor, I'm going to remember that, Biff. And I don't think you're going to like it if good old J. Edgar Hoover has you in his memory banks. Are we clear? Yes, Mr. Hoover. But regarding my business, I sell weed. I'm heavily invested. In fact, I'm over-leveraged. I can't imagine changing my business model and ever being a successful businessman, Mr. Hoover. Hey, Biff, look here. You play by the rules? I'm gonna remember it. FBI's looking for a corporate partner to help develop a lot of anti-marijuana tools. Maybe that could be someone like you. You know, I can put a good word in for you. All depends. Are you willing to do me that favor? Of course, Director Hoover. But how will I know? Like I said, one day, and that day may never come. Somebody's gonna walk up to you and say, "Hey, Mr. Martin, did you know I've been an Elvis fan ever since I learned he was best pals with President Dick Nixon? If you ever hear those words, you'll know it's Director Hoover asking you for a solid, and I expect you to do it. Like I said, you rub the department's back, we'll rub your back, Biff. Do we got a deal? Top notch, Mr. Hoover. Count me in. Flash forward a couple decades later, and thanks to some good business sense and his good pals over at the FBI, Biff Martin built a global powerhouse, Penetron, a leader in anti-hemp technology.
Oh, gee, gosh, Mr. Martin. Hi, my name is Dirk Diggler. I'm going to be interviewing for the new position today. I just wanted to say hi.
Well, Dink, I don't think you're a good fit for Penetron, but thanks for stopping by anyway.
Golly gee, that's so unfortunate. My great-great-uncle J. Edgar's diary had a passage about Penetron being big Elvis fans. And you know something, Mr. Martin? I've been a big fan of Elvis Presley ever since he was bestest pals with President Dick Nixon.
Well, gee, Dirk, since you put it that way, welcome aboard.
Gee golly, helping rid America of marijuana is gonna be fun and profitable.
He's fucking evil. He's fucking evil. I love the fade out on Dirk's fucking laugh. Oh my god. Bravo.
Yeah,
Bravo.
that was awesome.
It was a great episode. It was a great episode. I got a lot of laughs out of that. Are you there? I'm not hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Sorry,
Technology, boys and girls, technology.
Yeah, I muted because I didn't want to like accidentally. But yeah, that was I like J. Edgar Hoover. I didn't have
so that's
Yeah. I
Dirk,
wonder how that's gonna
that
go over.
evil fucker Dirk that I've hated now for weeks. It's just Dirk because he's such a piece. You already hate Biff. And I'm not even so mad at Biff getting at the ex-wife. It's like whatever. That's Biff. That's just Biff.
Right.
Dirk's evil. And now that I know he's akin to J. Edgar Hoover,
His great uncle, man. He read his diary.
I gotta give you points on creativity of making the connection and bringing Biff Martin back into that scenario. I love that you did that.
I was looking. I didn't have time, man. But I because I'm just not organized. But I was looking for a bandana because I was gonna have like Biff with a bandana, like, "Hey, Mr. President, you know what I mean? I'm Biff, but I sell weed. Oh, weed is peachy keen, Biff.
Oh, the fucking Nixon had me rolling. Your Nixon character had me just dying, and Elvis, the king, he was both of them, but Nixon was so good.
Well, it's weird how that started. Was right when we got done podcasting yesterday, I think it was, or whenever it was, and we were talking about Elvis and Nixon. I was just my intent was to do a 1-minute video of Elvis and it just blew up to, I just started adding things. I'm like, fuck it. I think this is turning into an episode or something. And then midway through, I'm like, well, how the fuck do I tie all this shit in? And it was just like, fuck, I'll just go in Biff. And, it's a puppet show. It's like, okay, Biff is timeless. I mean, it was like fucking 40, 50 years ago. You know what I mean?
He's a part of the elite. They don't age. They feed on babies and they don't age. Isn't that the story? Isn't that what they do? And so, but I want to go on record. We here at Stream Surf with Wes and Jess do not condone the eating of babies to stay young. We don't condone that activity. We may joke about it. We may mention it. We may have a song that involves it. But that doesn't. And actually, to be honest, I've written more than one song that involves it. But none of that condones it.
Hey, Shayla.
Yes, hello, Shayla, hello.
Shayla, peace and love. Peace and love.
Are you having a wonderful evening? Are you partaking of the herbal remedies? Are you using those herbal remedies that you hear so much about out in the world? Some people, what do they? Weed? That's what they call it.
Marijuana.
The marijuana. Are you partaking of the marijuana and having a merry evening? That's my. What about you, Will Dick from the Art of Floundering Podcast? Are you partaking and enjoying?
It's been all day. I mean, it's been all day. That's kind of what I do. I mean, yeah, I'm high.
That's kind of the best way to be. Would you indulge me? Yes.
I'm not high. I'm not. We're real quick. I think it's important to point out there are different levels, right? I'm just, I'm feeling good, but I'm not what I would say like really super duper stoned because I'm in creative mode. It's like a focus. It's really hard. You know what I mean, Wes? It's like
I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
If you're on a task, that's why when I think I've told you the story about when I solved the issue I had writing a keyboard handler in assembly language within 20 minutes after having a joint, when I'd spent a week and a half fighting it, and it just the epiphany, use the buzz. If you've got a buzz, find something to do with it. Pick up the instrument, just throw out something, find a riff that works. Grab your phone and just, film that riff. We've got just, I don't know how many, 100 videos of us just sitting down. Oh, hey, throw those words back out. Let's get that on just all these things. Would you indulge me? We wanted to play our Wake and Bake song on the guitar, if that would be okay.
Yeah, let me do that. Can I get some tea? Because I'm at my tea time. Can I get like a minute to get tea? And I'll be right back.
Your camera's still going to be on, so and you're not muted on my end. Would you hand me the guitar? Yeah, enjoy.
I'll be right
enjoy
back.
Some weed at this time, something along those lines. Now, I think, does this work? I hope that's coming through. It looks like it's coming through. I know I sprang this on you, but we haven't played any music live on any of the shows in a couple weeks. Yeah. And it used to be we were closing our shows out doing music. So let's go ahead and let's do Wake and Bake. And if this turns out okay, we'll pull this as a clip, and it'll actually look like a clip. So, getting high once again. Cup of coffee, bag of weed. Pretty much that's all I need. I'm getting high once again. Feeling happy, feeling good. Feeling stoned the way I should. I'm getting high once again. Oh, wake and bake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. I'm getting high. And the crowd of none goes wild. oh, the crowd of none goes wild. I love performing for the crowd of none. But that might have turned into a decent clip.
Yeah.
So we might be able to pull that as a performance clip. Let's go ahead and yeah, there we go. We'll let him enjoy a little bit of a break. Should we do oh, is he back? Is he back?
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, because I don't need to do two. One at a time works for me. You know what I mean? I like that vibe, and we'll spread them out. We'll spread those out like manure. It kind of now, and that actually is an accurate analogy. We'll spread our songs out like manure,
like the manure that they are,
like the literal fucking shit that they are. We will lay them out as a bed for our roses.
Well, this was a blast, man.
Speaking of roses,
a lot of fun. Yeah.
How's the plant? How's
Billy?
Doing good. She'll be a part of what we get to see. Everything's going to be on the download between now and Saturday. We showed new content, and now since Billy is a part of what might be happening in the show. But Billy is thriving right now. She's doing pretty good.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I got her in it. I'd bring her out right now, but she's in her dark time, and I don't want to disrupt that because it's really important to me that she just stays where she's staying.
Now we have Saturday coming up. Our movie night on Saturday, horror night,
right.
Big night. We'll be pushing out events and everything. And what else? What else do you have transpiring over there at the Art of Floundering Podcast? Continuing the series, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go where that goes, and still do the morning. The morning show will be kind of the quasi. I don't know whatever it is, but do puppets, and I don't know why, but for some reason, I backed off doing puppets a little bit. But I don't know. For some reason, it's important to me to get these stories going, and I want to churn out more, a lot more produced episodes per week. There's other series I want, but it takes a long time to do these. You know what I mean? It takes a long time, and so
yeah.
But I'm getting faster. But that's the plan is continue with the Amazing Slacker series. We've got that schedule where we do our thing at 9:00. I'm going to try to bring guests and do that stuff, but really just do what we're doing. Just every week, try to do something different creatively, and then take it to that level and just keep doing that until whenever. For whatever I can't, I don't know. It's what it's, you know what I mean, Wes? It's like I'm just doing this because I have to. I don't know why. It's fucking insane. I'm
on the train. The train hasn't stopped, and I don't think there are any stops on this train. It's just ride this fucking train to the end. I want to tell you, I know the amount of work that it takes. I know how much you're having to put into it, and you are consistently producing work. And I wanna commend you on that. You are, because I know how much work goes into that, and I see the progression of them. I see the sound. You're really piecing it together with the mood, the feel, with everything, with the sound. I'm liking where everything's going. I'm loving the show, and the story's great. The story on the series is great.
Some of the other pieces they're gonna have mixed in real with fake and that, as we progress here, but it's just gonna be fun, and the Amazing Slackers to tell one story, and then there's Spanky's Spanky's is gonna be making, I want to have a Spanky series, and he's gonna be a part of this, but stuff like that, and then hopefully, like I said, I want to do something with this, not for me, but I really think this is fucking kept me alive, and it's just something to this, and I just, I'm hoping to cross paths with somebody that sees what I see, because I can't do certain things, and I need, so we'll see where this goes, but the reason why I'm doing this is not for Adult Swim or clicks and views and all that kind of shit. You know, it's to survive the day, but also fucking create a space where a fucking community can do this. Because I'm telling you, it's a fucking trip. It's great. And it could turn lives around. I know it sounds crazy, but anyway.
No, it's I'm living the same life, right? I'm I mean, not different circumstances, different everything, same passion, and I use it as my everything. Now, the podcast, the 11 o'clock Eastern time. And that's now that thing 2 hours. We do that 2 hours a day. Your vision on that podcast.
Whatever.
Just
you and I have a conversation. That's it, and then we bring in guests. That's
it. To me, it's an exercise. There, it's a couple of things. Number one, it's a chance for you and I to hang out. And so I count it as. I count it as friendship time. I count it as bonding time because you and I get to hang out and have conversations about things. Plus, it's a chance to put it to the test. Well, how many hours can I fucking talk? How many hours could I do a radio show? How many? How long can this? It is an exercise in doing that, and I enjoy that. I like that.
I had last week. I had a physical therapist on, Tammy, and I'm gonna what I want to do is have have some people on. So I'm gonna start combing for some guests to come on, but it'd be since it's a morning thing, it'd be 10-minute kind of conversations, nothing real in depth, but just kind of that kind of thing. But I love what we're doing. We're just kind of I think it's fun, and it helps with the other stuff. It helps balance out the other stuff because it's hard to be creative all the time, and you need to have something the other side of creative to kind of balance. At least I do.
It gets me working. It gets me working. It gives me I know my day's going to start with this. I know this is what I'm going to be doing, so I'm automatically going to be in a mode at that point, which is helpful for me. I'm enjoying it.
And full disclosure, yeah, this is all part of I'm trying to. There's a health side of all this too, and I'm trying to fucking have a pattern, and it's great not to have a job, but I want to have something I'm quasi accountable just to remember that. Just to remember how to do that, because you know what I mean.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with it. Yeah, I'm helping it add to my self-discipline. I need to get a little bit of self-discipline to get a little bit more focused on finishing a couple of items, and it really does start my day off right for that.
Yeah,
I'm loving it.
All this is fun. All this is fun. It's
they're all good with it. The family's all good with it. They go over and they'll have their breakfast over there. You don't even hear them. They're nice and quiet, and they listen as we're going through. And I'm loving it. So I hope you're getting as much out of it as I am, because
it's a blast. I mean, the only thing is, for me. I've had, like I said, last night when I was just doing a live stream, people are like, where's the puppets? So, but it is what it is. So it's eclectic, and I can't change that.
You're just too damn good. You got to get the crowd. They're going to want it. They're going to want it. No, it is that. It is. Where are the puppets? Where are the puppets? That's the thing.
I sort of kind of didn't give up on them, but I was just I'm still going to do other things. But the thing is, I mean, there's so many other things I want to incorporate in this. So like we said all the time, I really, God, if there wasn't COVID, I just would like to hang with that community that our artist Jackie's a part of, and just vibe. Because I wouldn't even, because I wouldn't be on sale mode, but I would just, if anybody, I would talk about what I'm doing. And I'm sure, because I've seen the acts that come on there. Holy shit. Wouldn't it be great to promote her or one of those bands as we're going to do a musical, Reefer Madness or whatever musical, and fucking with Spanky's puppets and Stream Surf from Wes and Jess and music provided by this band. And now you're promoting local music, local art, and a fucking cutting edge puppet show that's badass. And I'm, you know, and it would be a little cult thing, you know. It wouldn't, nobody's doing it for money, but I guarantee you that fucking band would be known, you know. And that's the thing, you got to rethink the way we're getting. There's a way to live. There's a way to make I'm not here to make a living. My time is done, but I'm here to try to create a path, if I can, for artists, that's so you don't have to have a day job. That if you're a guy like these artists that we cross paths with, there's other ways to make money. And I think there's ways to do it.
I want to invite you now to next year's Stream Surf 420 extravaganza 24-hour marathon. We are going to stream for 24 hours fucking straight. I will be there. I'm going to be the fucking Jerry Lewis of weed, fucking showing up, having those different musical artists, having guests come in, supplied by that Rhode Island music scene, the Providence.
Maybe we
came up with this. We're going to bring the people in, everybody that we can, to celebrate 420 all day. I don't know if we'll come up with 420. It's going to be our 420 thing, April 20th next year, 24-hour period. We'd end up asking you to definitely be in here co-hosting, and maybe
anything I can do.
Maybe taking a half hour here, a half hour there to give us if we've got to go eat with the kids or something along those lines. But I may just fucking stay here just to let her go. But no, it was her idea to do a 24-hour do. And we're gonna pull that off. Don't know if we'll create some charity. We'll identify something, because we're gonna we may just try to make sure that all the artists that we have on give us their Venmos, give us their PayPals, and get those things out there so they can make some money and everything along those lines. But yes, that's gonna be our 420 show. The telethon, marathon, whatever you want to call it, and that's all her idea. She came up with that earlier today, and it was like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
It's Jess, home run, man. It's great.
I get some of those every now and then.
No, it's so much fun, man. You know.
Oh, I want to do it all. I want to have that Jerry Lewis telethon feel. I want to bring on a juggler. I want to get a fucking juggler to come out, and I want him to do some juggling. Maybe, I'm here in Appalachia area. Maybe I can get some fucking cloggers. Get some cloggers to stream some clogging on the show. Just everything under the sun, and getting people to come on and smoke with us as they celebrate 420, wherever you're at, inviting them to come on the show. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Do you have time for a song? Do you have
I'm getting sure, man.
If not, I mean, I don't want to impose or anything.
Well, let me see. I don't know yet, man. I'm kind of high. I mean, I don't know if we'll see. I'll let you know.
Since you look so fucking sharp there with that guitar and everything. It's just, it's a thing of beauty. So I had to bring you on up. Because this is.
We'll do a song. I'm going to make up a song. Let's see what we're going to sing about here. Hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Will Dick from the Art of Floundering Podcast is going to make up a fucking song. He's going to make up a song.
Remember, let's see. Can you hear that okay?
Oh, yes, I can hear it.
Here we go, kids. go, man. I better come up with some words. Well, it's 4:20, and I'm all on my own. You see, I got kicked out my suburban home. Oh, what am I gonna do? Nowhere to go. Couple ounces of weed to blow. That's right, kid. It's 4:20. I know what it feels like. Be all on your own, man. Yeah, strung out on the impact, man. Yeah, I was. Perhaps. It's 4:20, man. Stream served with Wes and Jess, man. 24-hour telephone. With all your bestest pals. Hang on, Mike. That's it for right now. This fell down. So that's my
awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. That's definitely. I'm gonna have to come back to this. That's gonna have to definitely be the theme. I'm gonna pull this thing and there you go. Because you made it about the show. You made it about the show. Well, is there? We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes. I have had a lot of fun. Go ahead.
I've had fun. I was gonna say I've had fun too. What if anybody stumbles on this is gonna premiere, like soon. I'll adjust it, but I think I said it to premiere at 9, which is an hour from now. I think I did. But these will be available. The porn, the adult, the love scenes are already up there. But Amazing Slacker 7. But seriously, I'm not trying to over promote. But if anybody likes that, you're going to love Saturday. Now, if you don't like it, you're going to hate Saturday. But you're gonna if this is your bag, man. If puppet porn is your bag, man. If that's really your thing. Well, look,
reach
man,
in there and grab a big old bud and get to talking.
Right. We're not here to shame you, dude. We're just saying, hey, it's our thing too, and there'll be a lot of it, man. That's just the tip. Okay, so I'm just looking forward to Saturday, man, because it's gonna be so much fun to create. I'm looking forward to it. Oh,
for some reason, I was just reminded of a story I read today that involved a researcher that would on a regular basis. Manipulate a dolphin that was fond of the researcher. They had developed a sexual relationship, a woman and a dolphin. We'll explore that another time. We'll explore the woman and the sexual relationship with the dolphin.
Hey, bro. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You know how this works. There's a documentary out there called "I Fell in Love with the Eiffel Tower." It's about a phenomenon of people falling in love with inanimate objects, bridges, stuff like that, fences. If you're really interested, I'll try to get the URL, but that should be a movie we watch one of these nights, or at least the clips. I'll check to see what the availability is on copyright. That is something that you need to get high and watch, kids. I Fell in Love with the Eiffel Tower. Please.
I fell in love with the Eiffel Tower.
I think that's the title of it. Something like that. Yeah.
But do they
people that are in love with inanimate objects, like a fence? This one woman's like, look at the lines of that fence post. He's beautiful, and you're just like, holy shit.
Do any of them go there though? Do any of them go there? Do any of them? Is there any satisfaction had by anyone?
That's in love with his car. There's a guy who's in love with his car.
Oh, he's doing stuff to that car.
Yeah, you'll see. I mean, it's it's.
Well, I'm jerked off in a car, but that doesn't,
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you ever, cut a slit in the seat cushion?
The thing that makes it good. The thing that makes it good is a legit documentary. So the guy's actually trying to be serious as he fucking is in these insane situations with people, right? And I believe I remember correctly, he's got like a British accent. It's just good. It's just it's good entertainment.
That's what we need. That's what we need. And I hope we've brought that to some of you this evening. If you are watching to this point, thank you so much. Go out to the Art of Floundering Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, probably Twitch. I don't think Podbean. Check us out on Podbean at 11 o'clock Eastern time every day, 8 o'clock Pacific. This has been a blast. I hope everybody else out there has had fun. We will let's all wave to the boys and girls as we exit here. We'll see you all later.
Bye.
Nice ending to this shit, yeah, to this shit, yeah. Nice ending to this fucking shit. Oh, nice ending to this shit, yeah, to this shit, yeah. Nice ending to this fucking show. Nice ending to this shit, yeah, to this shit, yeah. Nice ending to this fucking show. Nice ending to this shit, yeah, to this shit, yeah. Nice ending, yeah. Nice ending, yeah. Nice ending, yeah. Nice